What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Formula 1 video. Today we're going to be looking at Daniel Ricciardo's 2021 Formula 1 mini helmet.
Yo, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Dan.
What's happening, guys? My name is Grim. Welcome back to the channel. Before we look at this bad boy right here, the 2021 Daniel Ricciardo. Guys, down below, it means a lot if you follow me on Instagram. I've got two Instagram accounts. I've got F1 with Grim, where we post a lot of short form content, and I've got my personal account to keep up to date with my life and what the hell is going on. Now, this is Daniel Ricciardo's 2021 Formula 1 mini helmet. Let's take a look back at 2021. This was Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton for the title. Max Verstappen was chasing his first world title. Lewis Hamilton was chasing his 8th. Daniel Ricciardo was teammates with Lando Norris at McLaren. And of course, with this bad boy right here, Daniel Ricciardo did win the Italian Grand Prix after Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen crashed out while Lewis was coming out of the pit. Listen, we all know Ricciardo's run at McLaren was absolutely terrible. He was getting outperformed by Lando. I thought it was actually going to destroy Lando. Wasn't the case. Didn't gel with the car. And as the time of this recording, we don't know if Daniel Ricciardo is going to be axed by RB at the moment. There's a lot of rumors that it is. There's a lot of rumors that he's saying goodbye to Formula 1. But my personal opinion, I'm going to be the first to state it right here before we hear any information. I've got a feeling Sergio Perez is going to go and they're going to put Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull next year. And we're going to have Liam Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda at RB, and Perez is not going to have a seat in Formula 1 next season. Now, that's my little prediction of Daniel Ricciardo. Farewell, Ricciardo. Listen, at the end of the day, your time does come to an end at one point or another when you are an athlete. And if he doesn't get the Red Bull seat next year, that's it for Daniel Ricciardo. And it's been a tremendous career with 8 wins, obviously winning his first Grand Prix in Canada in 2014, beating Sebastian Vettel, making his way up, being teammates with Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, and the list goes on from there. Pretty decent career from Daniel Ricciardo, but this is probably one of the more iconic helmets when he actually got a win at McLaren. Now, this bad boy right here is actually really well made. It's a 1.2 scale Daniel Ricciardo 2021. It does sell them on his website. It is an array piece. Now, what I've noticed, when Array make their mini helmets, mate, they make them with quality. I'm sorry, Bell. Array shit on you guys. Like, this is really heavy, the quality compared to a Bell helmet. The quality feels amazing. It feels heavy. The stitching underneath the padding is okay. It's a bit like in at the back here. I guess it's the way they manufactured it, but the actual quality feels absolutely amazing. People that have this helmet will understand. It's a very unique piece by Daniel Ricciardo. It is signed by Daniel Ricciardo. I did get this signed in 2022. Ricciardo was fortunate, or I was fortunate enough to get Daniel Ricciardo's signature back then. I had about 4 Ricciardos to get signed to where the COVID hit, where the drivers didn't come to the Australian Grand Prix. But all in all, Daniel Ricciardo, when he comes to Australia, it's very, very chilled, very, very easy to get his signature. He signed so many people. Even during the pandemic era, he signed a couple of people. I wasn't able to get him. He was signing them like discreetly. But yeah, he would even sign back then. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo, all in all, is absolutely awesome with the fans. I did see him in Hungary where he actually didn't give any signatures. People were waiting for him. He just jumped straight in the car after the airport. Apparently he had a meeting or something at the track. So in Europe, it seems a bit harder. But yeah, I've always had luck with Daniel Ricciardo, everything I've needed. But as you guys can see, a clean Daniel Ricciardo signature right there. You know it's legit. And he always puts that dot at the back there too. It is pretty hard to forge a Daniel Ricciardo signature, I'm not going to lie. Like, if someone could do a Daniel Ricciardo signature forge, like, good luck to you, mate. Honestly, it's very, very difficult signature to forge. But a really cool piece. Here's a look at the actual helmet itself. The honey badger at the back, an array piece of number 3. It is a very unique piece, especially the top there. The actual color, I really like it. That mint color really reminds me of Nico Rosberg gloves in 2014. The mint, and then it just has a bunch of patterns on the actual helmet. So it's really cool. And plus you got the Bitcoin.com, which I think is really cool. Being a little crypto fan, of course, the Opta sponsorship, the GoPro sponsorship, and go from there. Plus he has a bunch of arrows on the top, and it says always all good at the top of that. So obviously a little message from Daniel Ricciardo. Like I said, an amazing piece. He did start bringing out some crazy designs from Renault all the way up to McLaren. And then he made them a bit more simpler at RB with the flames, an old school like There's a NASCAR driver, I can't remember on the top of my head what his name is, but he's very popular. He's got the fire on the top of his helmet. Someone comment below. I've gone absolutely blank. But yeah, so Ricciardo bringing out really cool helmets. Always has. I've really enjoyed all of the helmets Ricciardo's brand. My favorite is still his Red Bull helmet. I've done a top 3 Daniel Ricciardo helmets in my opinion. Check that out after this video. Just go on my videos on my channel and you guys can find that video somewhere. But yeah, absolutely cool. An awesome piece. We're going to rate this bad boy out of 10. And out of 10, I'm going to give this a solid 7 out of 10. Like, it's beautiful and it's amazing, but just for me, it's not like a 10 out of 10 where I absolutely love it, or a 9 out of 10 where I'm like, man, it's nostalgic, or something like that. You know, it gets that rating for, you know, just, I do love Daniel Ricciardo, and I feel like he's bringing out better helmets, but it's not ugly. It's not the best helmet I've ever seen in my life. It's a good helmet, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think either these designs that Daniel Ricciardo bring out, you either love it or you hate it. I feel like there's really no in between on that, but yeah, so pretty cool piece right here. Now, if you want to get your hands on one of these, are a bit more pricey now, about 350 Australian to 400 Australian dollars. That is not signed, and obviously once you get them signed with all that type of stuff, the value goes way up. And now obviously Daniel Ricciardo could be leaving Formula One forever. I don't know how rare signature is going to be from now on. Obviously, if you live in Australia, it'd be a lot easier because I'm sure he'll rock up to the Australian Grand Prix in the next 5 years, even if he doesn't come next year. So you'll be able to get him, but all in all, yeah, even the signature difficulty is not hard at all. You won't find him at hotels or anything like that, Daniel Ricciardo, because apparently, don't know if it's true, but the rumor on the street is all these years that he's got his own apartment in Melbourne and he normally stays there. I've seen Yuki, his teammate. I've seen Verstappen before when he was younger, but never have seen Ricciardo at any hotel. So it leads me to believe Ricciardo does have his own apartment in Melbourne. That's what I think. But yeah, if anyone could fact check me on that, it'd be really, really good, so I can actually have an understanding where the hell Daniel Ricciardo is hiding when he comes to the Australian Grand Prix. So yeah, like I said, all in all, amazing piece. It's very different, very artistic, and yeah, really cool. Now, guys, tell me if you guys have this in the comment section down below. Do you guys like the Daniel Ricciardo helmets? Listen, like I said, it's not my favorite Ricciardo helmet ever, but it is very, very nice. And it really reminds me of him winning in 2021 at the Italian Grand Prix, beating Lando Norris. Even though Lando probably could have attacked him and got his first Grand Prix win before Ricciardo. But that's why this helmet, I feel like, means a lot. You know, after all the shit Daniel Ricciardo went through, and then finally winning the Italian Grand Prix was obviously a bonus for Ricciardo. So yeah, guys, the Daniel Ricciardo 2021 Formula 1 mini helmet, 1.2 scale. If you guys did like the video, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I aim is to hit 1,000 subscribers and I might show you my whole collection. I want to do something special for 1,000 subscribers. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next Formula 1 video. Thank you.